It's palette collection bingo week 37. I put all of my palettes in a spreadsheet. I use a random number generator, and it tells me which palette I'm going to do for you. Welcome or welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Andi, and I'm really happy that you're here. This week, the random number generator chose the All of You Forever palette by Violet Voss. I was so excited. This is what that palette looks like. It is such an amazing fall palette. Yes, I love the green shimmers with the terracotta. That to me is a great fall combo, if you will. Put my hair back. Eyelids are primed. They're not prepped. They are primed with the Item Beauty concealer. I am kind of playing around with different eye bases. And I'm going to link this video in the description box below. I recently watched a video from Dion Loves Makeup talking about different color of eye bases and how the lighter eye bases on her skin tone make her look, as she calls it, dusty and ashy. And it made me think, I always use the Ace Beauté, and it is super duper light. And then I set it with a super duper light shadow. And I should maybe play around with different eye bases. Now, this is still not dark, but it is a little bit darker than the Ace Beauté. And this is the Item Beauty, just a concealer that I got in Ipsy Plus or Ipsy X, the only Ipsy X I ever got. So that's what I did. They're not as light as normal. So I'm just kind of playing. I'm just kind of looking to see. But I am knocking everything down on my table. And there's really not a whole lot on it. I cleaned it off not too long ago. I'm going to go into this Wink shade right here, and I am going to set, and it is a light shade, but I am going to set my lids. Stand by. There, I brought you up closer, a little bit closer, and I had to raise my mirror. Otherwise, I'm like this, and that does you no good. That does no good for you. No good for you. So, again, I'm going to go into that Wink and set my creasy eyelids. It doesn't matter what eyeshadow base I use. It's always creasy. It always creases. Just make sure if you're one that sets your eyelid primer, just make sure you rub that crease out. Okay, you guys, I don't know if you heard me talk about getting my eyebrows threaded. I haven't had to touch them, and it's been 4 weeks. It's been 4 weeks now. 4 weeks. My lip finally grew in, but yeah. But I'm kind of excited about that. Kind of. And I did do my face makeup first. And I'm wondering if I should have done that because I am going to use some darker shades. Guys, I'm a hot mess. I'm going to use this AOA Studio brush. And I am going to go into this All of You shimmer. And I'm going to put that in the front part of my lid. And I am going to spray it. I took my Essence 24-hour, 18-hour setting spray. And I put it in this little bottle because the nozzle on that one was really bad. The nozzle on this is not great, but I'm just going to use it for my brushes rather than use the good stuff that I use for my face. I'm just going to use it for my brushes because it is a pretty decent setting spray. The sprayer was terrible. So I'm just going to put that on the front part of my lid. It is like a silvery, taupey green shimmer. Okay, and now I'm going to use that same brush. Yeah, that's pretty. I like that. I'm going to use that same brush, and I'm going to go into this Olive Me right here, and I'm going to put that just a little bit more on maybe the center of my lid. I'm going to flip that brush over though. spray it. It's pretty similar, isn't it? I hope everyone had an amazing week this week. Tell me something good. Tell me something really good that happened to you this week. Or if it was just kind of good that happened to you this week. Tell me in the comments below. I'd like to know. My week was very trying. It was a short week at work this week, which is always good. But I ended up working by myself. My manager is there until midnight, but it is not a job that one person can do. We actually need 3 people to do it, but two people can get it done. 2 people can do everything that needs to be done. I don't know how I feel about that. It'll come together. It'll come together. Okay, now I'm going to go into this olive glow here, and I'm going to put that on the center to outer part of my lid. So yeah, I worked by myself. My work partner evidently had some stuff he had to do or whatever. And so I was by myself. And it was a giant pain in the ass, actually. But it was a short week, so I didn't have to put up with it for very long. And like I said, my boss is there till midnight. So I only had to go from midnight to 4:30 a.m. And it does settle down a little bit at the end of the night. Oh, those are such pretty shimmers. Such pretty shimmers. Okay. Now I'm going to take this. I always think it's the Hot and Flashy. It's not. It's a BH. It's a BH Floofy brush. And I'm going to go into this Charmed shade right here. This is the one I'm hoping I don't get any fallout. Violet Voss has a beautiful formula. She really does. I'm going to put that on the outer part of my lid, my outer corner, and maybe up in my crease. Maybe. I might wait and do something different in my crease. What else happened this week? I hit 4,000 watch hours in order to be monetized. If you didn't know, in order to be monetized on YouTube, you have to have 1,000 subscribers and you have to have 4,000 watch hours. And some people make it too. Getting the watch hours is a big battle. And so I actually looked today and got my watch hours. I'm going to take that underneath my eye. So I was very, very excited. So thank you to everyone that watches my videos. I really appreciate you. A little bit of fallout, not much, not much. Not terrible. Okay, and now I'm going to take this brush from, I believe it's Doe Color. I think it is. And it's a flat brush. It's an angled flat brush, but it's a little floofy. And I'm going to go into this Endless Desire. I'm going to go into this Infatuated right here. I've found recently that I like this for my crease because it puts things where I want them. What else happened this week? Not a whole lot, you guys. I don't have a whole lot to report. I don't. Just been getting ready for all the collabs that I have this month and next month. I'm trying to pre-film so that I'm not overwhelmed because I get that way. pretty. I like it. Okay, now I'm going to take a floofy brush. That doesn't go there. That goes in my flat brushes. Why is that in there? I did a oopsie evidently when I put my brushes away. I have been really good about cleaning my brushes. So I'm just going to take a clean brush and I'm going to go back into this wishful right here. And I'm just going to buff right here. And I'm just going to buff it out up here. Oh, this is such a pretty fall palette. So pretty. I do have, in my collabs, I do have a couple of Halloween-ish kind of looks coming up. I mean, they're not like costume looks or like I did last year, but they're a little you know, little Halloween-like. Okay, I'm going to take this brush, and this is a Hip Dot brush. Not my favorite brush, but it's okay. And I'm going to go into this Lovebird right here. And I'm going to put that on my brow bone. No, I'm not. I'm going to take this Major Spotlight right here. It's a little bit more champagne-y than what it looks like in here. Yeah, this is really peach. Oh, dang it. You guys, I need a new makeup mirror. If I could find one that isn't jank. You know what? I'm going to take that flat brush again, and I'm going to go back into this Olive Glow. And I'm going to bring that a little bit more toward the center because I like that shade. That's pretty. That's a really pretty green shade. It's not as olivey, avocado. Yeah, I don't know how much of a difference that made, but I like it. This smells funny. Not smells funny as in bad, but smells funny as in funny. Okay, now I'm going to take this little brush. I have no idea what it is. It's just a little brush. And I'm going to go into that Lovebird that I showed you before, the peachy shimmer. And I'm going to put that in my inner corner. Gracie was up here. Now she's downstairs pacing the floor. She's probably looking at her bowl. We just fed her. But she's been really spoiled lately because I got a rotisserie chicken from Sam's last week. And shredded it. And made chicken salad. And then I boiled its little carcass with the skin and the connective tissue and all of that and made an amazing stock, which then Anthony used to make a Mexican chicken soup. Oh, I like that. I did get a little bit of fallout though, guys. Just a little bit. Let's see. I'm going to go back into that Charmed shade, that dark that I used on the outer. Kind of touch this up a little bit. And I'm going to go back into that Olive Glow, that green that I just used. Put that underneath the front part of my eye. But I'm not going to spray it. Okay, guys, I'm going to go off camera. I'm going to do liner, lashes, lips. I'm going to clean this up and do my brows. And I'll be back. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, everyone. It's a nice fall look, don't you think? I like it. I love this palette. I do. I love it. It is the All of You Forever Violet Voss. I got this in the Boxy Drop Shop. And it's so pretty. The shimmers are beautiful. I love the Violet Voss formula. And yeah, I'm happy. I'm really happy. I like the way it turned out. What do I have on the rest of my face? Don't usually go so in depth, but I'm going to today. And tell me you guys, if you want me to tell you what I have on my face, like my my foundation, my powder, all of that. Let me know. I usually have everything linked in the description box below. They are affiliate links. If I can find a link for them, then I have them down there. So I have as my primer, I used the Wet n Wild Impossible Primer. Love it. Very inexpensive, but it's also a really great primer. And then I used the L'Oreal Lumi Glotion on top of that. It's just a very beautiful finish. I don't like to use a whole lot of that, and I usually just use it like around the perimeter of my face because it will show some texture if you get it too bam. You know what I'm saying? So then I used my e.l.f. Camo CC Cream, and I used it in 240W and 280 Light. I mixed the two together. Holy Grail. My eye base, as I told you, was the Item Beauty, and this is in the shade Shine On, I think, which is funny because it's not shiny. My concealer is the e.l.f. No, it isn't. Is the Essence Camouflage Matte Concealer. Love it. It's one of my favorites. Cream Contour is my She Glam Sun Bronzer. She Glam Sun Sculpt Bronzer. Bronzing liquid, but it's like really cool. It's a really cool tone. And then I have a little bit of the matte bronzing powder from Essence as a powder highlighter. No, I didn't. Powder contour. Did I say contour on this? You guys, I can't with myself. This is the Milani. My bronzer is the Milani in Dolce bronzer. Love it. My blush, which I'm not sure I care for, is in the shade Strike. It is a Super Shock blush, and it is a cream. It is their cream formula. And I'm not a big fan of the cream formulas, guys. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. On my eyes, I have the Araceli Ojos Perfectos in my waterline. Not sure you can actually even see that. And this is in the shade Rose Gold. Go figure. And I tight lined with the LA Girl Glide. It's pencil. I love it. I love this. I love this. My mascara is the ColourPop Level Up Lengthening Mascara. I just got this in one of my mystery boxes, and it's okay. I don't mind it. It's nice for a first coat. It's really nice for your bottom lashes. I just started using it, so I don't really have an opinion of it yet. And then on top of that, I have my Lash Princess by Essence. I didn't do any highlighter today. Oh, my lips. My lips. It is the Maybelline Color Sensational Shaping Liner in Totally Toffee. And its best friend is the e.l.f. Matte Liquid Lipstick. Liquid Matte Lipstick in Praline. They're besties. So you guys tell me in the comments below if you have this palette. If you have the Violet Voss All of You Forever palette. If you want it, if you don't like it, if you have it and don't like it, I think the formula is great. For me, the formula is great. So thanks for joining me. I really appreciate being here for week 37 of my palette collection bingo series. I hope you have an amazing weekend. Until our next adventure, everyone have a great day, and we'll see you later.